Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. Hope is not something that simply happens to us. It is something that we can actively cultivate and curate. And I got to thinking, what would it mean to curate hope? In the same way that a museum curator carefully selects and arranges pieces that tell a story, I think curating hope can be the intentional gathering of moments and experiences, things that we find that are really inspirational. It's evidence that reminds us that positive change is possible and that humans are capable of remarkable things and that tomorrow might be better than today. Now, this is not about toxic positivity or ignoring real problems or pretending things are perfect when they're not. It's about choosing to notice and collect the light and the inspiration throughout the course of your day. Here are a few ideas to get you started. One thing we can do is just keep a running note on your phone, just little comments to yourself, right, about something that surprised you or something you saw that was beautiful. Maybe you witnessed a kindness or saw a problem be solved or were you able part of solution. Perhaps you just want to document when things worked out better than you expected. The other thing is to just actively be on the lookout for stories of other people who are doing good work or communities are coming together. Maybe people that are trying innovative new ways to solve old problems. Maybe it's just art that moves you. By following things like this and really collecting that information, it just gives you a way to go back and remind yourself when with those stories and the documentation of things that you found inspiring. Other ways you could do that is to just keep a folder of photos that you take that capture joy or beauty in the moment. Going back and looking at those, right, can take you back to that minute, which I think is so easy to do these days. Same thing about keeping some articles in a folder, something that you want to be able to revisit when you maybe not have time to read them today, but you know you want to go back and look at it. I think another cool thing you can do is just keeping a voice memo to yourself, maybe just recording in real time when you've had maybe a really good day or a lovely surprise or somebody's really inspired you. And just for your own personal reflection, to be able to go back and listen to that some other time when maybe your day's not going as well, I think would be really powerful. Now, something I haven't tried, but I also think is really cool is having some sort of physical object or objects, maybe something you can keep in your pocket or purse or something you have on your desk, just something that prompts you to recall meaningful moments. I think that might be kind of a fun thing to do. Lastly, I'll mention playlists. I've talked about that before, but having playlists that you can go to when you want some inspiration or when you're ready to celebrate, for example, and you've had a great day and you want to really celebrate what's happened in your life. Having some go-to playlists is a great way to do that. Curating hope obviously does not guarantee everything's going to be okay, but it does ensure if we're on the lookout that when cool things happen, inspiring things happen, we'll be ready to capture them and remember them. Hope is both a feeling and a skill after all, and it gets stronger with practice. So I hope some of these ideas will help you be able to curate your own little hope library. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, women's voices amplified.